Hey. Well, good evening, everybody. Mott Brothers here, and I'm doing live streaming tonight. I don't know, I'm tired. I don't feel like doing anything really tough to do, so I'm going to stream Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo, and, yeah, if you guys wanted me to do something else, well, too bad, because I don't want to do anything hard and complicated. I don't want to think too hard. I've done a lot of thinking lately, and thinking can kind of fuck with my head open, so yeah, deal with it. Anyway, I love this game. Classic 2D platforming from the 90s, baby. My thing. Gotta do my thing. Hey, Indie Blues Man, good to have you on the channel. I'm playing one player. Fire Sawdust is not with me this evening. His internet is bad or something. I don't know. I suppose I should post that I'm doing this right now, so give me a sec here. I'm going to post this in the Discord chat that I am live streaming Donkey Kong Country here. Where's my little thing? View my channel. Do my thing. Gus is not with me this evening. His internet is bad or something. I don't know. I think I'm talking a little loud here. Let's see. Go back to Discord. Where's my fucking Discord? Did I close? I didn't close it. Gotta always put my link in Discord so people can see it. I should probably turn down my voice a little bit. I got a loud voice, I know I do. If this coming in clear, anybody? Can everybody hear me playing this? I'm just curious if it's coming in clear. If it's not coming in clear, that's not a good thing, but whatever. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Anyway. Yeah, I got the joystick. Did I have a fucking I did configure this right. I gotta use the joystick. Let's see. Make sure the buttons work fine. I think I did a little bit of test of this. And, yeah. Yeah, I tested it right. And, what am I saying? Yeah, Donkey Kong's gonna have a meltdown because his bananas are gone. Yeah, that's me when I don't get selected for the job. I just fucking move my head back. You know, when I get a job interview and I get a Dear John letter, I'm just like, why? You know? I don't have a job right now. I'm still looking for work, and I'm kind of pissed off I can't seem to get anything. You know, it's really a pain in the ass doing all these long applications and then nobody calls you back and you try to leave messages and all that shit. You lost 40% of your hearing, man. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm losing my vision staring at screens all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I'm tired. Tonight I've been studying because I can't find work, you know? I'm going to study for a certification, or I am studying for a CCNA, which is a certified Cisco Networking Associate. I'm studying for that right now, so I can get this cert and I can hopefully get a job in networking. Because, yeah, I had work in the IT field, and I did a lot of help desk and boring low-level jobs like that. And I'm just sick of getting paid like minimum wage and low amounts of money. You know, if I ever want to buy a house or I want good stuff, you know, I gotta have cash to do that. And how do you get cash? Well, you get a skill. So I'm trying to keep away from these games so I don't, you know, I don't let the devil possess me and get drawn into playing tons of video games. Partly why I don't do much artwork anymore is it just takes up a lot of time, man, you know? I'm gonna open up a Pepsi here. I need a drink, man. I need a drink. Takes up time to do artwork. You draw artwork and it just eats up away your time. I've said this before a million times. I'm not gonna talk much about Mega Man and stuff, but you guys have seen all the Mega Man artwork that I do. You know, you've seen me, is that working okay? You guys have seen the Mega Man artwork that I do, and it just takes up time, so I gotta spend that time studying, guys. I don't have time to, like, do that, and, tonight I did some subnetting for IP addresses, like, you know, I had to do calculations with subnetting, doing binary, you know, like, 111111111 equals 255, you know, but 11000000 equals 192, and all that shit, you know, there's like calculations and stuff, and how many addresses can fit in this thing, and I'm just hoping, you know, I'm hoping the test allows me to use a calculator, or maybe like has a pencil and paper so I can write shit down, because I don't want to have to remember numbers when I calculate, you know, that's why we have calculators in today's society, fucking doing numbers, you know, don't make me like write out what 2 to the 16th power is, 2 to the 20th power, I don't fucking know, and I don't want to do that, so I'm just hoping that tests are going to be lenient. You know, you could figure out what 2 to the 20th power is. Like, you could also walk from San Diego to Philadelphia, but that doesn't mean you should. You should take a car or a bus or anything. But, like, you know, walking, So, yeah. I don't know, I did this stupid practice quiz and it asked me a question like, no calculators or anything, and find out what 2 to the 17th power is, and fuck you if you don't know, and... No! That's a waste of your life. But, yeah. So, I don't know what's going to be on this exam that I'm going to take in a couple months, but I hope it's not going to be too hard or too bullshit. Ask good questions for exams, people. Ask good questions. You know, a good question is like, how many days are in a year? 25 days in a year, 321 days in a year, 365, or 374. Don't ask a question like, how many days are in a year? Is there 362, 66, 365, 364, or 363? Because some dumbass is like, well, leap year's a day in the year. You know, you got leap year, and that's 366 days, so I'm going to put that down. And then you get it wrong because it was fucking 365. Don't trick people. Don't make, you know, answers, like, really confusing. I've taken a lot of tests in my life that are just absolute bullshit. And I don't want to have to deal with any more of them. But, it's almost Christmas anyway, so I don't think too many people are going to be taking tests. Hopefully all you fellas, if you kids or anyone watching this is in school or, you know, nice holidays will be coming. I can't really take breaks because you gotta study your whatever you're doing every day, or you'll forget it. You know, use it or lose it. That's the motto for like, you know, learning. I tried to learn Japanese, Nihongo, and I took a break from it, and I lost a lot of my knowledge, like kanjis and stuff, because, well, if you don't study Nihongo every day, and if you don't speak it, you will forget it. Watashi wa Mott Brothers desu. Donkey Kong suru suki desu. Something like that. I gotta go to Japan one day, I really do, but, you know, I need money. I need to get cash. I need to work. Needed career. This music always kind of creeped me out as a kid. Kind of spooky shit. Reptile Rumble. So, yeah. I've forgotten most of my Japanese, and it's my first... You're Japanese, Indie Blues? Nihonjin desu ka? Indie Blues? American-jin desu. Watashi wa sushi suki desu. Nintendo wa sugoku ii desu ne. Sugoku ii desu ne, Rockman. Mott Brothers wa Rockman o suki desu. Zero. Rockman X. Japanese preschool. Awesome, man. I do love Japanese food. I love sushi and tempura and yasashi or yasaki or whatever that stuff is. Soba noodles. Good stuff. I like drawing Japanese artwork. I should show a picture of this elf I drew that was Japanese. Yeah, Japanese stuff is so much cleaner than American schools. I agree, man. They have better, like, their food is more healthy. They do work. They actually work kids. They don't fucking, like, they're not as lazy. They're hardworking over there. Or what it sounds like. Like, they gotta clean their toilets every day and stuff, and it, like, makes them much more self-reliant. I like Italian food, and Japanese food, and Chinese food, and I like various foods. I also really like this music. This music is awesome. This game has some of the best music ever, and most people know it, too. I've been to Germany, France, Britain, and some European countries, and, I guess I'd go back to them again, but I want to see Asia, man. I gotta go to do some Asian stuff. Definitely Japan. Maybe go to China one day. I don't know. Judo. Yeah, judo's a good martial art to learn. Japanese music is good, man. I'll give Japanese stuff that. They're good at refining stuff, it sounds like. They refine, like... They do a lot of refining of music. Like, I don't know. Guns N' Roses, the Mega Man X games use a lot of Guns N' Roses stuff. They just kind of took the things and refined the music. But if you're gonna rip something off, do it well, you know? Japanese rock and Japanese pop. Market cannon, I owe you. Blah 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 blah. Market cannon, I owe you. Taikishi do da da da. Moto. You can't even hear what they're saying when they sing. Like it's hard to understand anything they're saying. You just pick out a few words. Man, I need to go to Japan. I gotta get money. I gotta get my life together. Once I get my life together, I can do stuff. You know, I can actually get out and just. I gotta get my head out of my ass. You know, when I play too many video games, my head goes further up my ass and I don't get stuff done. But it doesn't hurt to play like a little bit of games. You know, like just game a little bit once a week. In Chrono Trigger, they show Ozzy Osbourne and 2 other rock stars. Yeah, Flea and Slash. I don't know them. You know the Koopa kids or the Koopalines from Mario are named after musicians, like Iggy Pop and like Lemmy Motorhead and Ludwig von Koopa or Ludwig Beethoven and Roy Orbison and all those guys. Yeah, Japan likes a lot of Western music, man. They really do. Yes, they do. They do. I love this level. I love how you can skip a lot of the shit in this level. It's always fun to be able to skip stuff, you know? I always did this as a kid. Just way better. Skip the whole thing. Be nice if you could do this with other stuff in life. You know, just skip paying your taxes, skip having to, stand in line at the grocery store, skip having to, like, just skip stuff in general. Just skip whatever you can skip. Might have been a secret there, I don't know. Skip Christmas, skip having to buy Christmas presents. I don't want to buy Christmas presents this year. Every year you gotta buy Christmas presents, but, it tires me out going shopping for people. I never know what they want, and I don't really feel that social this time of year because I'm so busy studying. So, I gotta ask people what they want. I want to get Fire Sawdust. I want to get a lot of you. I wish I could give you guys some presents, you know? I should get Fire Sawdust a video game controller for Christmas or something. He's like my best friend on here. He deserves something. But I'm not a big Christmas guy. I don't know. I don't really like Christmas carols and singing. It's always like slow, sappy, kind of sad music. Joy to the world, the King has, whatever. Or, la 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 la. I'm not big into the singing of it. I don't like the cold weather. People always make Christmas into such this big, giant holiday. I'm more of like a 4th of July kind of guy or an Easter guy, quieter stuff. I like warmer weather. I don't do well in cold weather. Poor beaver. Kicking. Don't choke there, buddy. That's the fun thing about this game, is I like how the enemies make stupid noises when they get killed. That's what you do with a game, man. You give the characters dumb noises. Aw, aw. If I ever make a game where guys die, I'm gonna give them dumb noises. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm not big into Christmas though. I don't like the winter that much, and I like the lights, I guess. Lights are pretty, but where I live it's really, really, really cold, and I don't know. Cold weather's tough, you know. Just get tired of driving around icy roads and things, and I don't know. I need to get a haircut. My hair's really long right now, but I've decided to keep my hair long because I think I'm not married. I don't have any kids. I'm not in a relationship right now. But if I want to meet women, I think having long hair makes me look more like attractive. You know, you don't see many bald like Japanese kids or like attractive guys in those Japanese games. Always have long hair. They always look cool. I want my hair to look long too. You know, so I don't think I'm gonna get a haircut. Plus, another thing about haircuts is I don't like the people that cut my hair. Like, I've gone to a lot of barber shops or like salons and stuff, and a lot of the people who cut the hair are not very good. Like, a lot of them are, like, really bitchy, too. Like, a lot of times I get these really fat women who, like, cut hair, like, these fat bitches that are, like, really moody and stuff, and they're, like, they do a bad job, and they're just really moody, or they don't want to cut the hair a certain way, and I've had some bad experiences going to salons and getting my hair cut in the last few years. Like, just some really bitchy, ugly, fat women with, like, tattoos all over their arms, and they're unfriendly, and they just suck. You know, they have terrible customer service. I'd rather just have the hair long, or, I don't know, cut it myself or something. It's depending on the person. Some people like bald people, some people with short hair. I'm not in the military. I guess if you're in the military or, like, police, having bald hair, bald's good, but me being an artist, man, nothing against bald people. I'm sure there's some really awesome bald people out there, but I do prefer to have longer hair. I like having hair on my head. And being older, too. When you get older, you don't look very... Your longer hair makes you look younger, you know? Longer hair makes you look better. I think it does. I mean, can you guys ever remember any hero that was bald in, like, a video game? I don't think there's any JRPGs where the main hero or some boy is like a bald boy. Is there anything? Naruto, I guess? He's fucking bald? I don't know. Cloud Strife, if Cloud Strife was bald, or Link was bald in Zelda, would he be very attractive? If you gave him that green tunic and just, like, shaved off all of his head? No, fucking... I don't think he'd be nearly as popular. He'd look weird. 5th grade teacher is bald, and everyone in school loved him. You know, my mom is actually bald. She has alopecia or something, which is really hard. She lost her hair about 15 years ago. Tough thing. I have sympathy for that, you know, but, yeah, some people just have problems, man. They're born with certain disabilities, or they get medical things, you know. Michael Jackson turned albino. Not his fault. You know, some people... I have some medical disabilities, and they're really hard to go through, so I'm not complaining about disabilities. It's just when people's attitudes turn really shitty, and they're, like, just bitchy for the sake of being bitchy. Like, that's where I have problems. Like, you can have a disability, but try to be civil and be kind, you know? Don't be, like, really mean and rude and hostile. This level always gave me trouble when I was a kid. The jump with over that minecart was really tough, but it's like counting in my sleep now, playing this game. Fuck. I'm talking too much. I don't know what qualifies men to be attractive. You're lesbian? Oh, whatever. You know, whatever you find attractive in somebody. Some people find, like, scars attractive, or, like, spiky hair attractive on their faces. I don't know. Short people, tall people. I just don't like people making identities out of who they are. Like, oh, I'm a fat person with dyed blue hair and tattoos and piercings all over my body. I'm special, man. You better like me. I'm this special, one-of-a-kind person. Well, no, you're not. Okay? You're no different than the regular guy who's, like, mops floors and cleans toilets, and who's, like, you know, Asian or Chinese man or a white man. You're no different than the guy who's religious. I don't care what you have. Some religious people, well, I believe in God, so I am this superior being. No, you're not. Just because you believe in a religion or something. I'm not dissing religions, but... I try to be nice to others, but my classmates are just assholes, and I scream at them like once every 2 weeks. I'm sorry, man. That sucks having kids that are dicks. I had a lot of asshole bullies in school when I was young, and I hated it. That's why I just like recording by myself, you know, as I don't have people to be mean. Like, you guys know all the assholes that I had to deal with on Mega Man Maker. Like, there's so many... Or, like, I know how people are when they're mean. You know, you just want to be around supportive people. I mean, it's one thing to diss something, like, that's like, constructive criticism, but to, like, just be cruel to somebody else is bad. Doesn't mean you can't say I don't like being around people with dyed blue hair and tattoos up their anuses, and, you know, they've got tattoos on their butt cheeks and stuff, or their asses. Not my thing, man. You know, I'm not gonna hate you, but I don't really want to be around you if you look like that. If you've got, like, a piece of steel shot through your cock, or, you know, like 10 different tattoos across your forehead, you're not getting a date with me, girl. Oh, man, I'm sorry. That sucks. I would try to remove myself from an environment if they're getting that bad. Kick them in the balls if they really bug you, man. Give them a kick in the balls and tell them to get out of your face. It's easier said than done when you get ganged up on by people, though, but I don't know. It's tough, man, being a kid. It's tough being an adult, too. You know? I've had guys in bars, fucking guys in bars mess with me. I don't go to bars ever, because I think that most of the people in bars are real shitheads. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. And I don't like bouncers, too. They're real assholes, and dealing with guys like that, getting your way over things. Can't have that in here, man. Don't talk to those women. Just, people are tough. You know, computers don't bite back, but... That jump is bullshit. Computers don't bite back, but people bite back, you know? People can be annoying. Loud, obnoxious crowds of people. I wanted to see Donkey Kong pound his chest there. That was cool. So let's see Donkey Kong pound his chest. Ooh. Why do gorillas pound their chests like that? I always wondered. Yeah, hang out with good people, you know? Hang out with people that are good. I don't know what everyone's up to tonight, but, I'm glad I got you in the chat, Indie Blues. Fuck! I misbounced that thing. I gotta focus. Gotta locus focus, man. Gotta focus on life. I skipped my English class time because they just have 2 assholes and 2 ex-best friends. Yeah. Yeah, I was in some special ed classes, man, when I was in school. I wasn't, like, with the retards, but I was kind of with lower people that weren't, like... I wasn't with, like, jocks that played sports and, like, really big... The rowdy, aggressive crowd as a kid. I hung out with special ed kids. I was kind of a... I wasn't quite special ed, but I wasn't, like, popular. I was pretty low on the social totem pole when I was in school. And I have some kind of anger still in me from it. Which, I don't know, I probably shouldn't be talking about too much. I want to beat this level, so I'm gonna keep quiet here. I don't know where that barrel leads, and I don't want to find out. I just want to beat the level. I hated the special ed classes. Thank God that's over with. Yeah, special ed, man, you get looked at differently. Special ed kids, they're not like retards, you know, but they're like kids between kind of, like, some of them are between popular, normal kids and retards. And sometimes I feel like I got placed between a retard and a normal kid. And I didn't like that, because people placed between retards and normal kids get the worst shit in life. Retards get sympathy, and normal kids, like, get sucked up to and are popular. But the guys in between are the guys that are, like, totally dissed, you know? And I'm not talking kids that don't know their alphabet. I'm talking, like, kids that don't know, like... They don't know how to, like, make good conversation, or they don't... They're not, they've got some peculiarities about them. Yeah, it's tough, man, being in there. It's tough being in a place you don't fit in. I just, you know, if I could redo it, man, I would have walked out of school. The principal threatened to have the school police come after me one time because I left school. Fucking hated it, man. I'd ride my bike home for lunch. Sometimes I wouldn't even come home. It was so bad. Just hated being in it. School is prison, man. Public schools are prison. I have no kids, but if I ever have children, I'm not sending them to a public school. I'm either sending them to a private school or I'm homeschooling them. I was homeschooled when I was in 5th grade, by the way. Just because I hated the school that I was in so much. And we had, and then we moved and I went back to school and I hated it too. But yeah, public schools, man, I think they suck. I wouldn't ever send my kids to public schools. Hey, Bloom Boy, man, good to have you in the channel. Flay. Oh, Fire, bro! Hey, Mop, sorry I'm late. Picking up pizza? Yeah, man. Good to have my two best hombres on the channel. Good to have you guys here. Fire, if you had... Is your internet back up, Fire? If it had been, maybe we could have played 2-player, but, I don't know. I guess just tonight I just want to banter myself, you know? I don't really feel like... I'm doing this... Like I said, I'm doing Donkey Kong Country. I thought about doing Sonic Mania, but, I love these guys. It's like Beavis and Butthead. I thought about doing Sonic Mania, but I just don't want to think too hard tonight. I want to do something that I can, like, not think hard and just play. And Donkey Kong Country is, like, the perfect game. This is, like, one of the greatest 2D platformers ever made. This is one of the greatest. It's arguably better than Super Mario World. It's close. I'd say it's better than Mega Man, up there with Mega Man 2. I mean, what other game can you get gerbils spinning in wheels like that and alligator heads and stuff running after you? Rare. Yeah, I don't know. This game was developed by Rare. It was licensed by Nintendo and developed by Rare or fucking Microsoft, or I don't know who it is now, but and yes, I'm using an emulated version of this game, a ROM, and if you don't like it, well, sue me. Okay, I don't give a shit. I don't know who owns the game anymore. Nobody seems to know who owns Donkey Kong Country. Does Nintendo own it? Does Rare own it? Does Microsoft own it? Does Mars own it? Does Jupiter? You know, who knows? Like, does Bill Gates own it? It's just like probably like 10,000 different legal cases and documents over who owns Donkey Kong and all these characters. Anyway, yeah, I like playing this game, but yeah, your internet's out, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's I wish I could help you fix your internet, dude. Like I've been learning a lot about networking and stuff, and it was a hard lesson tonight. Every day I do a new networking lesson, so I just don't have as much time to live stream, guys, as I used to do. Like I'm gonna have to be more busier, and I gotta like retain all this information in my head, and you know, love all you guys. You guys are awesome. So yeah. If you have a game you want me to stream, you know, I'll keep it under advisement. Doesn't necessarily mean I will. Excuse me about skipping Bible study tomorrow morning so I can spend more time at the coffee shop. Yeah, man. Coffee shops give you an IP address, and you need an IP address to use a network. You need 3 things to be on a network. You know what those 3 things are? I bet you don't. You need an IP address, a subnet mask, and a default gateway. A default gateway is your router, usually. 192.168.0.1. The .1 is the router. The 192.168.0 is the network portion of your address. And then the last digit is the host address. You know? You can have, in a Class C networking thing, networking Class C, you can have up to 254 devices on a network. You can't use 0 and you can't use 255 because 0 is the network address and 255 is the broadcast address. I hate 0. 0 is like the number 0 can mean a lot of things, or it can count the number 0. Like 0 is an integer in networking because the IP address of 0 is a network address. And the IP address of 255 is a network address, so that leaves 256 network addresses. Fucking 0 can be everything, and it can be nothing. Is 0 like 0 in Mega Man X? He is everybody, and he is nobody. X could be any number, and 0 could be everything and nothing. And then you have the summation of all numbers, which is sigma, and then you have the ultimate number is infinity, where something can never be defeated. If X and infinity fought each other, infinity would defeat X, because infinity is infinite. X could be infinity, but they would only draw with each other. 0 versus X versus infinity. Kind of like 1 in math. 1 is a power. Yeah, 1 can be strong too. 1 plus 1. I don't know. I hate tricky puzzles that ask you questions like I said, like, is there 365 days in a year, 366, 367? Why can't you ask me a question like, there's like 50 days in the year, there's 222 days, there's 365, or there's 420. Don't say like 365 or 366 or don't like screw me over like that. Negative infinity. Positive infinity. Derivative. 0 versus derivative. Binary, sigma, and 0 fought together, with derivative and X sitting by the sidelines, before rock and roll joined them. And then blues and tempo came in. Piano. A lot of weird secrets in this first Donkey Kong Country game. Oh, fuck. Did I fuck that up? Like, I never could get all the secrets in this game, because, like, they're just... Some of the barrels are in some of the weirdest places. But anyway, I did subnetting tonight, because, you know, say you have, like, a coffee shop, or, like, a little shop, and, you know, a Class C address, a /24, allows 256 IP addresses, but the network and the broadcast address take 2, so 254 addresses, and there's 6 computers in the coffee shop, and maybe about 30 devices total. Well, 34 devices need an IP address. That leaves, like, what, 220-something unused, wasted IP addresses? We can't do that, you know, it would be a waste of IP addresses, so we have to subnet. We have to, like, take off the bits of a network address. We have to add more network bits so there'll be less host bits. And, I don't know, it's just a lot of, like, mathematical calculation and stuff, and I'm hoping they're going to give me a calculator for the test and some paper, because I don't want to write all this down. Doing binary and stuff. Not hard to do, it's just that's what calculators are for, you know? Could I answer your question? I'm looking at Vultures Dine. Ozzy song, Shot in the Dark, because for some reason I love singing him. What was your question again? You'd have to write it again to me, Indie Blues. God damn it, Mop, answer my question! There's too many questions. I forgot what I was saying now. I can't concentrate because I was trying to do network subnetting in my head, and that's hard to do. Like you know, memorizing numbers is memorizing shit can be annoying. You know, like questions that are like, what's the 54th element of the periodic table? I don't know, that's annoying. I don't want to have to memorize shit like that. Math is cool too, but mathematic tests, if you're gonna make somebody do math, like, I don't like multiple choice questions for math because it's like, you either know it or you don't. Like, it's just one right answer, like, and then if you do all the work and you get the answer wrong, well, you lose all the points. It's all or nothing, baby. I hate things like that. I think tests should have, like, essays and, like, show your work and stuff. That's better than multiple choice. Some idiot could cheat with multiple choice, too, and have, like, a bunch of keys, and, you know. But it's easier to grade a multiple choice question. You just run it through a computer and it spits out all of its answers. Hey, I said, Mop Brothers, are you willing to play indie games? Also, I'm sorry to keep thinking you name as Master of Puppets Brothers? I've never heard anybody call me that, but... Yeah, of course I'm going to play indie games. I play a lot of indie games. I didn't want to set up a Steam indie game tonight, and I couldn't think of what I wanted to do. And I just don't want to think, and that's why I'm playing this game, because it's easy, and it's an easy game to stream, and it's relaxing, and I can talk and tell you about shit and hear you guys while I play. I don't have to think about how do I jump over this pit, or how do I don't have to concentrate very much. Donkey Kong Country, it's a tough game, but it's not impossible. It's not that hard. It's kind of a generally okay game. You can just bullshit around and play it. Until you get to the snow levels. I had fun live streaming with you, Fire, playing Streets of Rage, or Bare Knuckle 3. I can't believe we didn't beat that game. That really hurts. I'm still salty with that we lost. That I lost at the end of that thing. That last boss. In the Japanese version, it's supposed to be really easy. Like, we lost on the easiest difficulty. Like, that... What the fuck happened to me? I'm sad. I'm pretty salty. I wanted to win that game that night. I swear a lot, I know, but it makes me feel good to swear. I get my pain out, you know, I get my frustrations out. I get my feelings out. I gotta curse. I don't care if people think it makes me sound uneducated. I'm gonna pour myself a drink here, 1 second. Losing sucks at things in life. Yeah, you should, you know. Things shouldn't be all or nothing in the world. I love indie games, indie blues, like you. I'm an indie guy. I don't think they're the B end of all, but I play a lot of indie games. 2D kind of games that are easy to play. Yeah, Streets of Rage 2 will be better. I have played more Streets of Rage 2. Streets of Rage 2 is actually pretty hard as well. The first Streets of Rage I found to be the easiest by far on the Sega Genesis. Because the controls are so good on the first one, and it's pretty simple. But later games seem to be harder. Always make a game easier than harder. Shit. Okay, maybe I'm talking too much now. This game's harder than I think it is. I love this level, Treetop Town. Reminds me of the Ewoks in Return of the Jedi and those houses they had in that Star Wars movie. Eat you, ah! Chewbacca. Got that wacky 80s feel to it. The girl or the guy, the people that composed this music, I think it was David Wise, but I'm not sure if it was I think a couple people composed it. This song sounds like the woman composed it, of the two. I don't know. I do like this music. All the Donkey Kong Country music's good. I mean, Donkey Kong Country 2 probably has the best soundtrack, but I think Donkey Kong Country 3's music's really good too. A lot of people give Donkey Kong Country 3 shit. I love Donkey Kong Country 3. All three games are excellent in my opinion. I don't really have a favorite, to be honest. I like 1, 2, and 3. Everybody says 2's the best, and it's pretty good too, but it's not, like, that much better than the others. It's just a little bit better, maybe at most. You want to know what 99% of my schoolwork was in high school? Sitting in class and sleeping. Yeah, man, Mega Man's just too boring. I actually went back and looked at some of my old Mega Man Maker levels that I made, and my god, are they fun to watch. Just listening to the music, man, the music that I put in the levels and the jamming and having roll hot blonde babe jump around and throw shit and, like, attack is so fun, you know? Make games fun. Don't make them hard and annoying. Make them fun. Like, make a game enjoyable. That's why Mega Man died out, is they tried to appeal to the hardcore audience and missed the fun part of it. Word searches and crossword puzzles? I don't know. Easy, and Mega Man 8's bosses are easy. I guess they're easy. I don't know. They're kind of rudimentary. Shoot fire! Shoot fire! See you in my dreams. Mega Man 8 was boring. Just kind of like, not enough. The Mega Man games, man, they just... God, add some open levels, man. Add some good open levels with some fun, a cool music, you know? Rock and roll's great, but you gotta put a little bit of pop and jazz and, like, techno in your music and, you know, just variety and disco and all sorts of things and then classical music. Don't just do one thing and one thing only. It's... Conformity can be great, but it can also be bad. God, did they milk the game for all it was worth? I mean, I can't believe it, looking back, how everybody loved those games in 7, 8, 9, 10. What were they thinking, man? I just look at my levels and they were so much better. Like, I just want to play my own levels. I don't want to, like... Or when I was... Well, I don't want to talk about... You know what I mean, though. I just... Why? Fucking stupid. I don't know what Sonic, if they ever changed up the level structure. I hope they did. You gotta change your structure up every so often, you know? Even so... And these Donkey Kong levels... I can give these levels a free pass to some extent because it was hardware limitations. Kind of, but I think they could have done more with... And they did! Donkey Kong Country 2 has more vertical levels. It has more, like... It doesn't have split routes. They're still kind of linear, you know? Like, this level's linear. And, I don't know, I do kind of have a problem with that. You know, I like linear levels, but couldn't you have made the level non-linear? Maybe they didn't have enough room, or they couldn't have as many levels, but do you need too many levels in a game? The difference is that Mega Man only has, like, what, 12 or 13 fucking levels in it? Hardly anything. You could easily add more levels to your games. Especially by the Super Nintendo era. God! Oh no. You're bleeding? I'm sorry. Do you have hemophilia, Indy? I have Crohn's disease, so I used to bleed a lot too. Don't push yourself, man. Take a break. Call in sick, man, if you're not feeling well. Put some soothing music on and turn down the lights and just rest and listen to some nice rain music. Don't like think about hard things or worry. Don't be mean to yourself and put yourself down for things. That's a terrible thing to do. You're okay, you know? You're okay as a person. Even if you have blue hair and tattoos all over your body, you're still okay as a person. Poor crocodile, man. Jumping all over his head. Yeah, I have Crohn's disease. I have to go to the bathroom a lot and it hurts. It's painful. I don't have a colon. I don't have a bag, thankfully. But, I have a pouch. Which is, basically a small rectum. A rectum with no large intestine means that you have to poop a lot more and it's really painful and hard, and such is my life. I have a hard life, a painful life in a lot of ways, but, I can tell you guys this because you're my friends and I don't feel any guilt. The only kind of harm I do to myself is wall or desk to the head. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's harsh. You have to feel like you need to bang your head against something. Pillows are probably better for that than you know, than hitting your head on something. Get a stress ball or something to ease the tension. I'm just reading the comments here. Flashpoint searches and then breaks. I know, man. You know, high school's bad. Kids shouldn't need to go to high school. It's just a waste. Just go straight to college after 8th grade and get a skill, you know? You don't need to learn more English in high school. You've already learned that shit. Shakespeare, Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet. Who gives a shit? Like, just go learn, like, accounting or finance or nursing or medicine or biology. You know, don't... I never liked that about high school. It feels like babysitting for, like, practical adults. Because by the time you're done with college, you're going to be 18 years old and ready to go to work anyway. I don't think kids, I think they should shorten... If they're going to have high school, it should only be, like, 2 years, you know? You don't need 4 years of high school. That's ridiculous. It's dumb. Oh, shit. This game's actually pretty hard. Like, it's not... Rare did make tough games back in the day. I think British games are generally harder than Japanese games or American games. That's just my conjecture. I thought Battletoads was a British game. Banjo-Kazooie was British. Those games are hard. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to think about school, guys. I hated school as a kid. I really did hate school. I had a terrible time in it. It was painful. Jesus, slow the fuck down. What the fuck?! Oh, I hate this stupid level! Alright, I gotta focus here and beat this level. I'm not having a good time right now. Fucking gerbil wheel moves so fast. This is why Diddy Kong is by far the best character. Fucking beaver, he just, like, I don't have no time to get over that. Am I supposed to jump backwards in that? Ugh, I hate this level. This level sucks. It's, like, way too hard. This ending is bullshit. Like, give me a little bit of fucking breathing room when I go through this. I guess I have to jump backwards at this part? Maybe I should have... There we go. That's better. Just don't try to outrun what you can outwit. Oh no, there's one more guy. Ooh! Ugh, thank God that's over. Same fire, same. My teacher retired sometime after I graduated. I wish I could see them, but they were pretty old. I don't want to bother them. Yeah, I don't know. School is not for everybody. Public school isn't, at least. Orangutan gang. Children don't need to be, like, lectured. They need to, like, be in a comforting place. I love riding barrels in this game. Pretty fun. Woo! Look at me go! Actually, I think you can go down there. I believe there... Or maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, stay close to who you love, man. Don't judge people either in school. Like, don't look down on certain people if they're nice just because other people look down on them. That's some advice I can give you. Like, don't be around people who are supportive to everybody, not just people who, like, don't try to, like, don't diss people because other people diss people. That's not cool. Don't be a pack rat and follow other people's, just, you know... Don't try to be maverick and go against them, but don't be like, you know, don't just diss them for the sake of somebody else saying something. Choose your friends wisely. This ostrich kind of sucks. She can't jump on he, I don't know, espresso. Can't jump on you can't jump on anything with the ostrich. Yeah, I don't like... This world's okay. The next world's really painful. The snow world, the ice world. Can't jump on the barrels, which is stupid. It'd be nice if you could, like, break them. But I guess they want to have a challenge. I love those lanky guys. Shit. Whoa. Diddy is a much better character in this game than Donkey. Donkey? Why do they call him Donkey? I think they called him Donkey because the Japanese didn't know how to translate, like, Monkey Kong. I think he was going to be called Monkey Kong originally, but clearly a parody of King Kong. Let's go talk to Cranky Kong. What's Cranky say? I got Diddy. I didn't bring a... Can you believe the shock they stuck in me? You kids today don't have any respect for your elders. Oh, back in my day, we only had the NES. We're all gonna be old one day, guys. So have a good life when you're young. You know, don't worry as much. The only thing you regret in life are the risks. But that's easier said than done, right? Like, you're really scared of, like, doing things. I'm scared to fly on airplanes. I'm nervous about being on planes. They make me nervous. 3 shades of gray? That would be like 2-bit graphics. Well, yeah, if you're a dick or you're weird, like, if you're bugging people in school, then yeah, you're gonna get picked on. If you're, like, doing it on purpose to be a dick, that's a no-brainer. I don't know. Maybe some things we do that we're not aware of that bothers people. Like, they don't know what they don't know certain things. I don't know, I have thoughts about things I don't really feel like saying on here, so I'm not going to say them. I'm a pretty open book, but even I have secrets that I don't feel like telling people about things. Some things I just don't are better kept quiet, you know. Same thing with like my artwork I do. You know, I don't want to show every piece of art I do because obviously that's not. People will judge you. It's just a fact of life, man. Everybody carries an invisible gavel with them wherever they go. They're gonna judge you on certain things, man, and you can't do much about it. But when you find people that understand you, like Fire understands me, you're more okay with sharing stuff. You know people. I need a On Guard, or whatever is it? On Guard, I think that's his name. I need him really badly in this level. God, the art looks good in this, doesn't it? The pre-3D, pre-rendered images. I heard that this game was so graphically intense when the British made it in, like, London or wherever their offices were, that the rooms got so hot in the summer, and they were like sweating bullets because it was just so hot. The amount of work that was going into the computers could barely handle the heavy loads. Those guys had to sweat for us, guys. They had to sweat and steam and go through heavy, back-breaking work, man, at their desks for us to play this awesome game that we have today. Got respect for them, man. A lot of hard work that you do in life. Well, when you look back at it, it's pretty impressive, because it was probably hard. I don't know how women do it, but wearing them felt very weird. So now I better myself as slowly, but don't act like that anymore. I have no clue as to why I was anti-mask in school. Man, I was retarded. Yeah. I don't know. Some of us have more problems than others. I don't want to talk about school anymore, guys. I've talked enough about it. It's not a happy subject. Let's talk about something more exciting. Let's talk about our favorite month of the year. I don't like December where I live, guys, because December's cold. As much as I don't like school, I do like the month of September a lot. I like September because it's not too hot and it's not too cold, man. Just like, and the summer's been around for a while, so everything's all temperate and moderate. I like temperate, moderate climates. I don't like freezing cold, wintry climates or scorching hot climates. You know, when Donkey Kong Country was made, there was a video that came out with this, like, Wayne's World guy who, showed off the secret. He's like, here's a vulture. A peculiar vulture. Peculiar enough to get us into a bonus stage. They hyped the shit out of this game before it came out, and for good reason, you know? It was gonna be big, but I must have watched that video like 20 times as a kid. I'm sure you can YouTube it and find out the name of that video. Like, hang on a sec here, I'm gonna go look that up right now. Because that's cool. See if I can find that here.
Says anyone would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's the video, guys. I loved this video a lot. Yes, I was very, very little when I saw the video, like, very little. But, this game, my older brothers saw this, and they were big into it, and, yeah, this game was amazing, the video really just impressed the shit out of me. They did an amazing job hyping this game up. But, yeah. Look at the graphics, man. Look at those big snowy trees in the background, the snow and all this. I'm gonna have to watch that video another time. Guy looks like the guy from Wayne's World in that, in that video, doesn't he? Wayne's World. We get snowstorms like this in where I live. This game was very, very big. Yes, it was, Seraph. Good to have you on the channel, by the way, bro. Glad you're here with me. This game was very, very big, and it still is very important. I mean, this was on the Super Nintendo, guys. This was not on the NES, or, like, this was big to be able to... This game was in the same system as Super Mario World. Keep that in mind. This game really, really, took advantage of the SNES. Oh gosh, this part is so brutal. This is the big brutal part of all the... This part, man. I'm good at this game, but, it's supposed to have taken so many lives to get through. So many fucking barrels and bees. It's bad enough that they have barrels, let alone the bees, you know? Like, look at this. It's insane. You gotta be pixel perfect. Like, look at this shit! Being spun around with barrels, like... It's so many fucking things. Ugh. Yeah, it would have taken a lot of work to do that. But yeah, this is the big weed out level. This is the level that most kids got scarred on the game, or why they don't like this game. This snow barrel blast level. Oh. I think the developers who made this, like, looked back at this as like the Barrel of Doom, the Sonic 3 level, where they wish they hadn't. Yeah, I knew about that right there. I did that on purpose because I didn't want to go through this shit. But it's nice that they give you an option to just skip it all, you know? You can get through all that, but I never do. I memorize that barrel lets you do a thing if you do it. Yeah, the PS1 was meant to be an add-on. It's awful. If you try to go through all those barrels, there's so many of them. I love this level's music. The ice crystals and stuff. Oh, shit. No! The girl turned you down. That's your expression. But, one thing I really, really admire about this Donkey Kong Country is that this level that you see right here, with these graphics, this level took a lot of work to make. They had to draw tiles and shit and stuff for all this. It's not shit, it's awesome. They had to draw tiles and stuff for all this thing, and this music and this tile set's only used in one level in the whole game. Like, that's good work, you know? And that tells me that they weren't lazy when they made this game. They actually put a lot of work into the game. When you have a level that... There's all this, like... Was that a door there? I think I just saw, like, a bonus stage. But imagine composing a whole song and doing a whole tile set just for one level. It's a special level, this one. With no save states? I'm playing it with no save states, man. For the first time? Hell yeah, you'd have trouble. I mean, I've played this game almost over, what, 100 times almost, probably my whole life? A lot of times. Slip, slide, ride. Oh, I gotta go all the way back. This level's so nice, it's almost like a Donkey Kong Country 2 level. It's that kind of thing, you know? I don't know how bees are in the ice, but... You weren't a fan of 3? I don't think 3's a bad game, man. I think 3 gets more hate than it needs to get. 3's a great game. I don't think 2's that much better than 3. I mean, they're all 3 pretty good. I'd say 2 is better than 3, but not like a huge amount better. I think all 3 games are pretty damn good. There's not, you know, unlike Mega Man, Donkey Kong Country 3 did evolve a little bit. You had bears you could buy things from, and you could go around the world map. I thought that was awesome. I don't know why people hate 3 so much. I don't understand why they don't like 3. I've always liked 3. I'd say 2's the best, and then 3, and then, you know, as much as I love this game, I'd say it's probably the... Of the 3, it's probably it's got a lot of nostalgia, but there's not as much to do in the game, whereas 2 and 3 have a lot more to do, which is better. This game is you can't, like, do buddy throws and stuff. And they couldn't think of everything the first time, but... Yeah, I think 2 is better, I agree, but I don't think people should trash talk 3 like they do. They just, like, act like the game's really bad. It's not bad at all. I don't know who these people are who say that. Like, where did that come from? Like, the dislike for 3. Like people just suddenly disliked Donkey Kong Country 3 all of a sudden, like, where? It's like the Doc robots. I never heard anybody bitch about them in Mega Man 3. I mean, then all of a sudden the people just start dissing them, you know? Where'd that come from? I don't think the music's as good in 3 as it is in the first 2 games. Well, actually, I think it's on par with this game, but 2 obviously has probably the best music, but it's not that bad. I like Kiddy Kong. I don't have anything against Kiddy Kong. I thought he was wacky and goofy and, you know, Ice Age Alley. I love how every level in this game has a name, you know? Mop Brothers cleans floors, or floor cleaners, or something, you know? I don't know, I'm just trying to think. Born Corn. You know, you just come up with a name that rhymes. The Eel Deal. Mario World didn't do that. Didn't have names per level. You can actually get through this whole level by riding Espresso the whole way through. It's hard, and you're probably gonna die like I did, but it can be done. You couldn't play as Donkey Kong in the second game. Who cares? I mean, yeah, Kiddy's... I don't know, he's kind of weird, but he's not bad. I don't know why people would hate him. I guess the plot's a little redundant. It's like the second game, it was Diddy and Dixie save Donkey Kong, and then Dixie and Kiddy save Donkey and Diddy. And what's next? You know, Kiddy and Kiddy's friend save Donkey, Diddy, and Dixie, and then Kiddy's friend and Kiddy's friend save Donkey, Diddy, Dixie, and Kiddy. Yeah, they kind of reuse a bit of the plot, but it's not bad. Sometimes games should evolve, you know? The graphics in Donkey Kong Country 3 are really nice. Although I do miss more Kremlins. I didn't think they had enough Kremlins in the third game. There's like a lot of weird things like ladybugs and, I don't know, snails and weird shit like that. Kind of dumb for the third game. Some of the enemies were kind of weird. A little bit out of place. But weird things can be good sometimes. I mean, they can actually be kind of fun to look at, you know? A game like Mega Man and Bass, you know, it's weird, but there's a lot of... or 9 is shitty, you know? To me, Mega Man 9's a shitty game. And it follows a formula, but it's shitty. So, following the formula doesn't always mean you're going to be good either. Shit. I'm not going to stop trash-talking Mega Man 9 and 10. I don't care. I'm gonna trash them a lot. Or, I don't have any... I really don't care if people don't like that. Like, 9 and 10 are not good games, people. And 11's not that great either. They're just not. People like Dixie and Diddy Duo, plus the levels in 2 were great, and the animal... Yeah, they're awesome. I love 2. The music's amazing in 2. The graphics, the more upgraded, more levels, more items, more secrets. Excellent game. 3 didn't improve the game as much. It's like Streets of Rage 3 or Mega Man 3. The games are good, but they didn't improve that much stuff. But Mega Man was a lot worse than, like, Donkey Kong. You never hear people take shits on Mega Man like X3 or I don't know. They don't take people don't shit on those games as much, but they shit on Donkey Kong Country 3 a lot, which is odd. Oh, Mega Man 03 is a great game, even though it's just another fucking Mega Man game. I'm swearing a lot. I know I swear a lot. If that bothers you guys, well, watch another video. This is my time to vent, man. My time to get my feelings out. One thing that's interesting about Donkey Kong Country levels is the maps are absolutely massive. Like, they're really big. If you look at the maps on, like, what they look like, they're pretty big. But, like I was saying earlier, I think there's a little bit too much linearity. Every level's pretty linear. I think it would have been fun to have a few non-linear levels in the game. You know, like, mix the stuff up a bit. Don't do just one exact formula for everything. Yeah, you have water levels, you have snow levels and stuff, but you're still going left to right. Like, try to do other things if you can. Or have multiple ways to go through the game, like, allow me to go through paths through the thing. Like, let me choose what levels I want to do. Like, Mario 64 allowed you to... Mario 3, Mario World, I could choose paths. In Donkey Kong Country, you have to do every level in the game to get through it. You can't bypass Snow Barrel Blast and do, like, a treetop level. You gotta do all, you know... That can get kind of annoying for some people. Mop swear away, I come from the South Park generation. I kick you in the nuts, and you kick me in the nuts. I love South Park when it first came out. And then, like, after a couple years, I just got tired of it. Like, I thought it was so crude and, like, cool when it came out. Like, you know, people talking like that. Your parents would never let you talk like that. When I was in, like, 5th grade and 6th, I would always look forward to South Park coming on the week, like, the awesomeness of it, you know? The swearing and the kids being total delinquents and shit. South Park kind of reminds me of, like, a dirty version of Charlie Brown, you know? Kids, like, swearing and stuff. Just stuff like that's fun, you know? Tell you, man, being a kid, you're so innocent, yet you learn so much. Provided you don't have bad things happen to you, like love people die. You're back, you were eating some food. I gotta use the toilet here, so I'm gonna go, I'll be right back, just a sec. We'll listen to Cranky while I'm taking a pee. Alright, all freshed up, feeling like a champ. Eating some food. I've only been playing this for an hour and like 10 minutes, and well, I'm gonna beat this game tonight, guys, because I'm pretty good at this game. I probably will beat it, and yeah. If there's guys that can do a live stream of Final Fantasy VII in one stream, I can certainly complete all of Donkey Kong Country in one stream. South Park was... I can't read comments and play this at the same time. There's a lot of jumps and shit. I gotta locus focus here on this one. Locus focus. Oil? Who puts oil barrels on ledges like this? I do like these oil barrels in the game. I like the ambiance they add to the game. This game was a big inspiration for me making levels. Like, level design, you know? Oh! I don't know what these spinning wheels are. Little blades. Kind of remind me of that big trap thing in the movie Labyrinth. There's like this big wall crusher thing that... fuck it, I don't want to die. Labyrinth. David Bowie. I remember I watched that movie when I was really little. In the 90s, Labyrinth. Dance, magic, dance! Come on, the magic... Good movie for, to watch with a girl. I got laid one night where I watched that movie with a girlfriend. With a lady friend. Yes, it's always good to watch a movie, man. It's an easy way to get laid, like if you don't know to, you know, getting close with your woman. Watching a fun movie like that is a good way to do it. But sadly, Mop is single right now because he's too busy with his, studying his stuff to talk to women. Which is sad because I don't know. I gotta get out there and start chatting with more girls. South Park was so funny when it dropped. Oh yeah, I already read that comment. Women are hard, man. They're tough. They want guys with a lot of... They want winners in life, women. A lot of them do. They're picky. I think they are. But you want to be a strong guy, I think, before you try to meet somebody, like get married, you know, before you do all that. I want my life all settled down. I got overwhelmed when I watched 99% of the movies. I cry halfway through. What are you watching, Old Yeller? Or, I don't know, Titanic or shit? I've never actually seen the whole movie of Old Yeller. I heard it's a really sad movie. Because they have to kill, like, the dog has rabies or something in the movie, and they have to kill him at the end. That's pretty fucking sad. Old Yeller. There's a really crude Garfield comic where, I don't know if you guys like Garfield. I think Garfield's kind of funny, but here's a crude comic, and John says to Garfield, "Garfield, I love movies. What's your favorite movie?" Or I like Pollyanna, or I like movies. What's your favorite movie? And Garfield goes, "Old Yeller." And he goes, "I love movies with happy endings." What an asshole! Wow. Garfield is a mean cat, man. He's a mean little pussy. He's funny, but he's mean. Pulls out a newspaper to hit a spider and says, "Any last words, spider?" And the spider goes to Garfield, "I know where there's free fudge." And Garfield goes, "He's good." What a... God. Oh. Yeah, Garfield's been around. He's older than all of us, man. He's been around since, like, the early 80s or late 70s. I don't know. Choke on it. Fat beavers. Yeah. Kremcock Industries. Oh, Oil Drum Alley. I love this world. This is like one of my this is my favorite world in the game. Music is awesome. I'm gonna shut up so you guys can listen to this music. I love this music. Oh, got a bonus stage. I gotta cut the music. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when you got a good song and then the music gets interrupted. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, so good, man. I love this music. Makes you feel like a badass, doesn't it? You know? Makes you feel like you've moved up in the world and you're doing important shit. This level is a little over hard. I would have taken out some of these oil barrels, like maybe have one at a time. So a bit brutal. But I just love this level. It's such a badass level. Awesome level, guys. Awesome level. I swear it's going to be a meme one day. It seems stupid why someone need to look good in order to have friends. I'm ugly as sin, and yet y'all know me as friendly guy. You don't need to be, like, good looking to have friends. Like, I mean, there's some things you can control. Like, I don't like people that burp and fart. I think that's really disgusting. You know, if you have, like, a pimple or something on your face, that's not your fault, necessarily. Or like a tongue, or big lip or something, you know, that's how you are. But if you're like burping and farting at the table, yeah, get that shit, get away from me. I don't want that, you know. Or if you have like lice in your hair, or you smell like rotten tomatoes or something, or like an old gym bag, yeah, take a shower. There's some things you can control and some things you can't control. Do what you can and let the rest fall into place. Ouch. I shouldn't look at... Eat him! Don't scratch your head, Diddy. Scratch your ass. No, don't do that either. That's gross, scratching your ass. Fuck. I don't like that. I don't like things where you have to jump it or you hit a guy and you die. Like what you just saw there. Like, don't do that. You know, that's gonna confuse people. Like, they have to jump or like, if you hit a guy in his head, he dies, right? So why does that kill me? Because the conveyor belt went through the enemy's head? How did I get killed there? That shouldn't have been a thing. I don't like this level very much. This level is a bit of a boring, tedious level. I mean, it does spice things up a little bit, but... kind of dumb. You have to go on one path. It's just obstacle course dodging. This is something you'd see in a Mega Man game, this kind of level. I don't dig it. Now, if there were, like, multiple routes you could go, like in Mario World, that would be cool. In fact, this is probably one of my least favorite levels in the whole game. Like, I don't like it. Fuck! They put a bonus thing. Oh, that's clever, man. Although you could, in good faith, do this. Hope I died. I didn't quite make it. I'm gonna say something out of context. Does anyone also talk to themselves in the middle of 3 a.m. as we're talking to a friend or completely different? Yeah, I talk to myself sometimes when I'm walking around the house. Mop, what am I gonna do today? They gave me a dislike on that level. How am I gonna handle that? Shall I have spaghetti for dinner, or shall I have sushi for dinner? Or shall I get some McDonald's? Should I scratch my ass now, or should I scratch my ass later? Oh, shit. God, you fucking game! Come on, man! Yeah, don't attack yourself. Don't hit yourself, it's not healthy. Fuck. Don't hit yourself, quit hitting yourself. I'm hoping that this bonus stage will take me past a lot of stuff. It's always nice when a bonus stage warps you further ahead in a level. Helps you skip some of the hard crap. Let's hope it does. Be nice if it took you to the end of the thing, you know? Like if you went to the end of the level as like a reward. Like an extra package. Especially if you beat the bonus stage. Ever wander into... Oh, come on! I go back! Asshole thing. Ever wander into a room and wonder why you went in there in the first place? Ever start talking to yourself and somebody hears you and then you start making up a song? Why did they all hate me? Roll is really, really cute. Roll is really, really cute. Okay. You get the drift. Mop? You're talking about Roll being cute? Damn right I am. Roll-chan. Oh, it was a fake out, man. You're faking me out, game. Shit. Oh, you fucker. Oh, look at this game. It's just dicking you the whole way through. This tiny little platform. Oh, thank God we're done. Ugh, get me out of there. Trick, track, trek. I hate that level. Glad it's done. I never have to go back to it. Elevator antics. Ugh, this level's hard if I remember. Screw it. I don't care. I don't need bonuses. Just gotta beat the level. That's all that matters. I do like the colorful, pretty backgrounds in this game. I like the orange and brown. That's a nice color to have together. Nice warm color. And, yeah, I'm running out of stuff to talk about, guys. If anybody has something on their mind right now, please do tell me. I don't... Fuck. I can't talk. I gotta focus on this level. This game's getting pretty brutal. Why, I could talk. I don't want to die and then have to redo everything again. Then shut your mouth. Okay, now I can jibber jabber a little bit because I got saved. This music always scared me as a child, like this part right here coming up. Like that always scared me. Like, kind of creepy, you know? It's got a creepy, this music is just kind of weird, you know? Uncertain. The ambiance. Silent background. Kind of reminds me of a lot of weird dreams I have. I have a lot of weird... I dream almost every night when I go to bed. I dreamed one time I was in a movie theater and Elvis was in like a movie theater too, and I was in some chair and I was like leaning back, and I was in a room with a lot of the kids and the like school kids I was with were mean to me or something, and I dreamt Elvis like let me hang out with him and said, "Just come sit with me, man. I'm cool." I have weird dreams like that, you know? Dreams where I'm like talking to carrots and making friends with them. Dreams are fucked up, man. That's what dreams are, though. I should have gotten a dream diary where you write down all your dreams, because you always forget your dreams. I'm probably going to have dreams about Donkey Kong selling hamburgers on like a roller coaster or something. Like, I'd be on like a roller coaster cart and Donkey Kong has like a kitchen on a roller coaster selling hamburgers. And then he puts on like a green coat. It tells me green coats are like really expensive. Stuff like that. Nonsense bullshit. I'm a weird man, aren't I? We're all weird. I also find it weird that Donkey Kong and Diddy can like breathe underwater for like long periods of time. I don't know how that works, but okay. Yeah, I'm glad to have you guys on here too, man. It's fun to have people to come be with you and sit with you, and you don't have any, you know, guys that like you. People that are like awesome to be around, you know. You share yours, I'll share mine. You don't share yours, I'll still share mine. I say you're awesome, you don't say I'm awesome, you're still awesome. Fuck. I know, it's an awesome level. I think this is the last water level in the game. I think it is. I think it is. I don't like that in this game, though. One thing I don't like is you're kind of zoomed in straight up Donkey Kong's asshole. You know, like, like enemies appear just, like, right in front of your face as you scroll to the left and then you get hurt. Like, look at this. I can barely see what's coming above me and then I die. I mean, it's hard, but it's kind of cheap, you know? Like, if you zoomed out a little more, it would make the game not as painful to play. This is a Super Nintendo. This isn't a Game Boy Advance. Like, don't do that, you know? Make his sprite smaller so we have more room to see. I don't like games where they zoom you straight up the character's anus. Don't zoom, you know. God! Yeah, I'm not liking this level already. Just like that Trick Track Trek level, it just... Ugh, fucking water levels. I guess I'm gonna have to, like, just crawl through the level like an old man, you know? Like some old man that dropped pills on the floor or something, I don't know. Looking for... Fucking getting... Ugh. Just lumber through life like that, you know? You gotta do sometimes in life. You just gotta, like, crawl through crap to live. But you can't, because he appears really in front of your face. Ugh. I'm already at an hour and a half, man. I want to beat this game before, like, 2.5 hours, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. I can't talk. I want to talk, but it's when I get in trouble when I talk. Don't get complacent in life. Never be satisfied. At least they don't put a timer on the level. I'm glad they don't do that. That would be a real dick move to do. If there was a Donkey Kong maker, people would make levels like this. Yeah, those would be annoying people. There was a Donkey Kong Country 4 ROM that I saw online or something, or, I don't know, a ROM hack, or, I don't know, something with that had, like, Donkey, Diddy, Dixie, and Kitty in it, and... I don't know, I don't think it looked all that great. I don't know, Donkey Kong Country is one of those games that, like, it looks nice, but... I don't know. Probably takes a lot of work to make it work, like, stand out, you know? I love this game's music and graphics, and the gameplay is kind of fun, I guess, but it's kind of, like I said, it's kind of linear, the levels. They can get kind of boring after a while, some of them. Really, this game is just about getting it done with it and beating it. It's just about the challenge. So, I don't know. Donkey Kong Country games, I have not played Tropical Freeze or I don't even think I played a little bit of Returns at somebody's house once for fun, but I never actually beat Donkey Kong Country Returns. I heard people gave Donkey Kong Country Returns a lot of shit. Maybe someday. I don't have a Wii, and I don't anymore. I don't really feel like buying Nintendo consoles because I don't like Nintendo that much. I think Nintendo's become very self-absorbed. We'll see. Maybe someday I'll buy them. They make some great products. Oh, come on! Fucking wheel. I need On Guard. Get back here. I don't want to lose you, man. I don't want to lose your love tonight. I don't want to... Who sings that song? Is that... Who is that? I don't want to lose your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love. Oh yeah, I forgot Dolphin's on there. I used Dolphin to play through Tales of Symphonia. Gosh, that game went on for frickin' ever. I actually downloaded Super Smash Bros. Melee a week ago on a Dolphin emulator and played that. Pretty sweet. Melee! Oh god damn it, so help me if I die here. Oh, come on, you fucking level! I hate this fucking level! It's awful! God, man! It's just... I hate this level. It's terrible. It's the worst level, one of the worst levels in the game. I knew I was gonna get killed. Ugh. Fuck this level. It's oh, God. I hate this stupid level. Fucking... Ugh. Yeah, I downloaded Melee. I grew up playing Super Smash Bros. Melee. I never played the N64... Fuck, 4 game! I only played the GameCube Melee. I didn't play Brawl. I played Brawl, but I didn't like Brawl very much. I didn't like the controls of Brawl. I didn't think the speed was as good. It's got more characters, which is awesome, Brawl, but I don't like the game's speed like a lot of people. Melee was just so perfect, you know? It was perfect. Perfect. Every single part of it, right down to the last minute details. Is On Guard in there? I can't remember if he was. No, he's not. Fuck! I got too curious. This is the hardest level in the game, by far. No contest. This is the hardest level in the game. I'm convinced of that. I think this is worse than Snow Barrel Blast, honestly. Just, you can't see shit in front of you. At least with Snow Barrel Blast, you can kind of see stuff. Just get On Guard and we're good. I'm not gonna lose I'm not gonna lose anything. Yeah, we should do Smash Brothers together, man. That would be fun. I'm with you on that one, Fire. I wish I could just stop time right now and, like, do this, you know, with you guys and just be around this stuff, because, honestly, guys, I have the most fun playing this. I have the most fun live streaming. Like, I feel at ease the most when I'm in my home, just with a nice heater on and a Pepsi, playing this game and, like, talking, you know? Just listening to music in the background. So soothing. I'm not at school. I'm not at some asshole bar or some... Where did On Guard go? He just disappeared? Dick. You know? When this level's over, I'm just gonna be like... I'm gonna jump up and down and pat myself on the back. I'm gonna celebrate with a trip to the refrigerator when this level's over. Ah, you Oh god, I gotta go through this shit. I hate this part. Look at this! You can't see what's in front of you! You can't zoom this thing forward and a fish just comes rapidly in your face and you no time to get out of the way. You have to be so... And they're big hitboxes, too. Ooh, look at that! Look at that! He almost killed me! It's just too ridiculous. I hate games like this. There's no time for me to get out of the fucking way! That's not fair! I can't see the goddamn fish! Don't do that! Like, that's bullshit! What were they thinking? You know, I'm sorry I praise this game so much, but it has problems. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that! I can't get out of the way! The fish comes right in your face! Like, this isn't fair! There's nothing I can do! You know, fuck the people who say Donkey Kong Country 3 is that's better than this game, I think. Didn't bullshit difficulty. Don't get me wrong, I love the first worlds in this game, they're great, but this level is just... It's piss. It's fucking toxic, I tell ya. I mean, it's not fun, it's boring, it sucks. The only good thing is the music. But it's in a better water levels. Fuck. You never know that there's a thing coming down there, too. That's just another dick thing. And now I have this thing, but I can just charge through the fucking thing now. Of course I can't charge through the thing. Of course not. Can I go upward and swim through the thing up top? Please tell me we're done with the level. God, what a fucking horrible level. I don't ever want to do that level again. Awful. Fucking terrible. I'm gonna go get something from the refrigerator, like I said, and pat myself on the back. I know, Cranky, it sucks. Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, thank God this, fucking Poison Pond level. Worst level in the game. I'm just gonna save it just because I just want to not have to remember that if this emulator goes out. Not doing that shit ever again. I went to the refrigerators, like I said, and got some, Cheeto Puffs. Some white Cheeto Puffs with no artificial ingredients. And man, I love Cheetos. Cheetos are one of my favorite chips. They're not good for you, but they taste delicious. Donkey Kong Country 3 has some BS levels too. You know what? I'll have to play Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 sometime. I'll have to live stream those too, so we can, like, look through them. Maybe I could co-op with Fire those games. Probably wouldn't be able to complete them in one stream because they're a lot longer than one is. Provided you know what you're doing with all these games. If you don't fucking know what you're doing, you're going to be playing these for a long time. But even when you... And that's why, because they're just so... the bullshit. Like... alright, I'm complaining enough. Let's say something positive. Well, it's Saturday. That's a good thing. What else is good? My car's running well. Yeah. I'm feeling good right now. Feeling healthy. Got a lot of sleep yesterday, or this morning, last night. Yeah, I hope you get the internet back, Fire. That's, the internet makes the world... How are you talking to me right now? Are you just using your phone, like data on your phone to kind of communicate with me? To watch me do all this? Just a sec here, I thought I heard something. How are you talking to me? I'm curious. Should I go for this? I'm a devil. I'm a daredevil. I'm gonna do it. I'm curious, man. I'm curious, George. Curious Diddy. Curious Diddy Kong. That's all I got. Wasn't much of a reward. Much of a bonus reward, but okay. Days data. Ugh. Funky, I don't need to fly with you. Blackout Basement. I like this level a lot. This is a cool level. Yeah, dark. I love that. I love dark levels that are like kind of gimmicky like that. Usually pretty good. Some dark levels can suck, but this level's pretty fun. It's not too obnoxious, you know. And the music's awesome. Any level that doesn't put stuff in front of your face, like, really fast is a good level, usually. What's your guys' favorite level in this whole game? I think my favorite level is maybe the first level, but, I like that stop-and-go level with the guys where you gotta turn off the things and go forward. I thought that's pretty unique. I like levels like that. But this is probably one of my favorite levels in the game. You just gotta focus. Ah, shit! Well, yeah, if you wanted to stream co-op, man, you need a PC or something to do that. Your little iOS device on your phone's not gonna help you out much. Don't worry, man, we'll have plenty of time in our lives to do live streaming. No rush. I've got about 45 more years of my life to live. I'm not worried. Oh! Oh! Now, there better be a bonus stage. Good. Get me out of here! Usually barrels you can just ride the whole way through and you're gonna be fine. Oh my gosh, there's a secret there. Oh god, Dark Knight and the balloon's random too. No! God damn it! I love how he throws his hat off and jumps up and down. It's cute. Although technically I don't. When I see the exit sign, I just want to leave the level. Right now I can only stream next weekend or the weekend after. No rush, man. Boss Dumb Drum. This guy's kind of a fun boss to fight. Boom. Let's give Donkey Kong some time. Like clumps. Oh, you're gonna move? Like to an apartment or something? Love how he explodes. Fun boss. One or two terrible levels in that world, but aside from that, I really liked it. Tanked up trouble. I love the blue lights. I love those little lights hanging above the thing. More houses need blue lights. Like green lights and colorful lights, like in my bedroom. I should get a blue light from my bedroom closet like that. Keep it all atmospheric and ambiance. I guess colored lights are more expensive than, like, regular fluorescent bulbs. I don't know. Oh, wow, an hour away from where you work. I'm sorry, man, that's tough. I guess some New Yorkers commute, like, an hour from Jersey to get to their jobs. I would never want to do that. Have to commute, like, more than, like, 30 minutes to a job. Anything more than 30 minutes, man, every day, like, full-time would get old. Would not be my cup of tea. My cup o' tea. Would not be my can of soda. Driving's tiresome. Driving can get really tiresome. And the cops are much more chill. I haven't been pulled over by a police officer in almost, like, a decade. And I hope I never do, too. I don't like dealing with the police. No one does. You know why I stopped you? Because you were bored, officer? Officer. What do we call police officers? Police officers, like... And then you have military officers, like generals. You're telling me that a cop and a cop and a general are both officers? I guess the guy that, like, stamps your ticket at, like, an auction house is an officer, too. An officer, an agent. I'm an officer. Well, I'm an agent. Well, I'm an undersecretary. I'm an executive. I'm a this, a that. Sounds more powerful when you say you're an agent. He's an officer and he's an agent. Who's more boss, the officer or the agent? Or the commander? Oh, one fuel, man. You're holding out on me now. Agents have more of a suaveness to them. I'm cooler than you. Oh, well, thank you. I didn't even need to do anything. Just some little gerbils, trying to fall on me. That's it. That was a nice level. I like that level. Yeah, young cops that want to show you how big their dick is, I know. I don't know, cops are all different. A lot of them are very arrogant, though. They come in all shapes and sizes. It's too general to say I don't like cops. I just try to minimize my contact with, the law, so to speak. Oh, God. Kind of interesting how Rambi goes, oh, when he gets hit. He makes the same noise as the, big crocodile muscular dudes. Yeah, I don't think Rambi's very good, and I think I'm going to play as Diddy through this level, because, well, it's kind of a pain to, jump through these narrow gaps. Ah, you fucker! Yeah! Yeah, I probably should be Donkey Kong here. I don't want to jump on one of these guys and get thrown back. Somehow I feel like there's a bonus stage around this area. But maybe I just have a hunch. Hunch. Hunch lunch. Oh, fuck! Don't die, Diddy, don't die. Oh, God. Oh, no! You fucker. I'm almost to the end. That's what you do, man. You ramp up the difficulty to high lengths when you get to the end. That's how you scare the shit out of the player. No, I don't want that. I just want to get through this damn level as fast as possible. Oh, God. It's the torture section. You're almost to the end, and they... Ugh, thank God that's over. Much better. Drugs used to be an issue, but I don't hear about that being a case anymore. Drugs. What is with people in drugs, anyway? Why do they... I mean, they're not good for you, but... Why are police always so involved with drugs? Drugs. Because there's violence in my... I think it's because there's violence with drugs, but I always wonder why, like... I mean, I could see why, like, gang activity with, like, weapons they'd be involved. But drugs? Like, what is drugs? Why are police so obsessed with drugs? Drugs, man. Drugs. Do you have any drugs on you? Why do you care? Drugs. What the fuck? Ugh. Not quite at 2 hours, and I'm almost done with this game, so yeah, I'm looking forward to wrapping this up. I don't want to play this forever. I want to get this done, so I can go to bed and do other things. Do other things. Do a thing. I like the atmosphere in these levels, the quiet, misty, spooky atmosphere. Oh, shit. Another Rambi thing. I don't need one-ups no more. No more, no more, no more, no more. You can get a secret here, I think. Let's see. You just gotta be perfect. Yes, most people probably would not find this. And look at how fast the clock ticks down, wow. Barely had any time to get anything, and, yeah, I guess that doubles your thing when you touch that. I don't care. I like watching Happy Wheels. Happy Meals! Happy Days! Did I just start back at the beginning of the level? Game, you suck. Don't do that. Mop Brothers, we don't do that here. It's always mean when people talk condescending to you. Now Mop, now Fire, Balloon Boy, we don't say that online here. We don't do that. Don't do that again. I'll let it go this time, Fire, but you better not do that again. I hate it when people talk you that way. I mean, what kid doesn't have an adult that says that shit to them when they're older? They stick their hand in the cookie jar. Thomas, we don't stick our hand in the cookie jar. We say, Mother, may I have a cookie? And then Thomas takes the hammer and smashes the cookie jar and takes them all out and says, I didn't do it. Aliens did it, Mom. The aliens! Aw, yeah. Back in the days of Dennis the Menace, that was every kid's worry, is taking from the cookie jar, maybe. Maybe I'm just satirizing the old days, but... Being a kid was tougher in the old days. I mean, in some ways it was tougher. You know? I think I would have liked growing up in the 1950s. When things were just Charlie Brown, piddly-paddly, petty things, you know? I guess, I don't know. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are here to watch me. It's always awesome that I have you guys to do. I'm gonna get on Funky Flights one more time, because, yeah, Crucial Kongs, if you feel the need for speed, jumping like the jet. Yeah, book now, bitches. Like how you can see the boat come closer and closer to the island. That's always a nice touch. Why-ya! Yeah, that song's awesome, man. Wah-ya! Wah-ya! I think I'll get some one-ups before I face the, get to the end here, because it always helps. You can actually beat this whole level if you just, stand in the treetops the whole way through. Oh, I didn't realize, Candy Kong's photo, little paintings in the back there. Donkey Kong's got the hots for candy. You never see Candy Kong ever again, do you? Like, she never actually, like, shows up. Does she ever show up in any other game other than this game? She wasn't in, like, 2 or 3. Oh, if you go in here as Diddy Kong, he's pissed off, too, even though it wasn't his banana horde. Oh, I didn't mean to go back in there again. Yeah, it does kind of sound like Sonic CD type, doesn't it? We're out of here! Shit. We're out of here. Don't do it what Sonic does. Get some help. Sonic, dead or alive, is mine. I was listening to the Japanese version of Sonic CD about a few weeks ago. Awesome stuff, man. I like both American and Japanese, but I gotta say the Japanese slaps a little bit better. Ouch. Pretty good shit. Good stuff. Hey, Popcorn Master. Good to have you on the channel, broski. Good to have you on here. I'm almost done with this game, but you're gonna get to see a couple levels. Because I feel generous. I feel generous. I think I'll save the game before going back to the last world. We've only got like a couple levels left, so... Yeah, this should be over with, I don't know, within 20 minutes or so. I say that with my fingers crossed, I don't know. You really came a long way. I know, babe. I had to get some monkey butt. Some monkey vag. I know, I was just there, Funky. Book now. I kind of felt sad Funky disappeared, or he was in Donkey Kong Country 3, but I liked how he had the... Like, I always thought it was more fun to have the airplane to fly around. Loopy lights. Turn it on, turn it off. I do like these kinds of levels, these dark, quiet levels. Sometimes you just need the music to, like, be quiet and silent, you know? Embrace the silence. 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 Embrace the Claptraps sound like the girls walking in high heels. I always love that noise when women wear heels and you get that little clack clack when they walk around. Very, very seductive, you know? I like women that wear heels, man. I think more women should wear heels. Although they probably wouldn't agree because it hurts their feet, but they look hot in heels. I like girls that wear skirts and dresses more than girls that wear pants. I don't like pants. Yeah, they're okay. They have their time and their place, man. But I got that old soul gentlemanness to me. You know. I like my women dress good. I like the old-fashioned kind. Oh shit. I mean, women today, people say women today are, like, more loose the way they are, but I think there were probably a lot of loose women back in the, like, the... Ooh, I died! Wasn't paying attention. A lot of women were probably loose back in the day. Like, and I mean, like, well, when I say back in the... I mean, like, probably in, like, the 1800s or something. There's probably a lot of, like, loud women, too, back then. You know? They always depict women in, like, old-fashioned, frumpy Victorian or cowboy outfits as, like, proper, prim women and stuff. But they probably did a lot of dirty stuff back in their days, too. Took drugs and were promiscuous and shit. I don't know why I'm bringing that up, but it's just on my mind. I just think about these kind of weird things. It's always fun to see Alice doing dirty things. You know? The 1953 cartoon shows Alice being really proper and prim. Yes, Miss Alice! Curtsy, why don't you? But Alice in a lot of other games is a really promiscuous little firecracker. I was gonna do live streaming of Alice, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to... I can't really find the American McGee's Alice very easily. It's kind of harder for me to find, or I had some trouble finding it at least, but would be fun to stream. It would be fun. Oh, yeah. I think we're almost done now. We got one level left. One level left. Platform perils. Yeah, this is the last level, I think. I also think these big Arnold Schwarzenegger crocodiles are so strong that even Donkey Kong, if he tries to jump on their head, it won't hurt him. I'd have to test it out, but, like, nothing hurts them. So, yeah. If you run into one of them and you don't have a barrel, you're SOL. Jump off! I still haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's Fire. I don't know, I don't really care. I think I watched a little bit of the stuff, but it looks like one of those things that's overacted. I don't know. I don't know. There's so much stuff now on the internet to do. You can't do everything. It's like playing certain games, you know? Like, when you play a game, getting invested in a game is, it's an ordeal nowadays. Like, as you get older, it's just hard to be invested in things. It's like when I go to a board game meetup, you know, there's all these weird board games that you can play, like, I don't know, like Throne of Catan or Magic the Gathering. There's, like, so many games. You can't know them all, you know? I'm happy with a simple game of Monopoly. Or chess, or Risk, or or Sorry, or, I don't know, Tic-Tac-Toe. I don't want to play something that's, like, takes you, like, 5 hours to play a game, or 3 hours, and you got, like, 100 different, like, tokens and pieces set on the board. That stuff just bores me. That's too nerdy for me. You were joking about the light switch? I like that light switch last level. I like creepy, dark things. I'm a weirdo. Fuck. I like weird, dark, odd things. I grew up with weird stuff. I am weird. When the lights stop coming and blah 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 blah. Put your lights out, man. I'm gonna punch your lights out. I'm gonna knock his lights out. I'm gonna clean his clock. I'm gonna take him to Chinatown. Take him to do his laundry. There'll only be coitins for you, Moify. Curtains. What does curtains mean? It's curtains for you, man. It's lights out for you. Motherfucker. It's lights on for you. You're under arrest. You're over arrest. Shut up. Shut down. Shut down. You can shut up. Tell a human to shut up and a robot to shut down. That's how you do it. Jesus, end this fucking level already. I don't like long levels, man. I'm eager to be done. I'm an eager beaver. Oh, thank God we're done. That wasn't that bad. I kicked through that level's anus. I'm gonna save it one more time just for the sake of saving it. Candy, this will be the last time I get to feel you. I don't care about you, Cranky. Necky's revenge. Let's do it! Oh yeah, this guy you gotta bounce on his head a number of times. Like he'll spit 2 nuts out for his second round and then you can hit him. I forgot about that. Trial and error. Four nuts, you're gonna puke. 5 nuts, you're gonna puke. Where are you holding all those nuts? I love the way his head falls. It's just like... I gotta use the bathroom one more time, guys, and then we're gonna show down with our favorite crocodile king, K. Rool. Be right back. Alright, fellas. Gangplank Galleon. Let's do it! God, this music's great. I want Donkey Kong to be the main character. I always love how he looks at you like, what? What? Duh? My middle brother looks at me a lot like that. Or some people do that, they'll like turn their head to the side like stupidly and go like, hey man, haha! You see people do that on TV? I've seen people do, they kind of like turn to the side like, yeah man! Just a little quirk. Oh shit. Ah! Cannonballed me. Who knew throwing a crown could be so deadly? This was like one of my favorite songs when I was a kid. David Weiss, or Wise, or Weiss, whatever his name is, he just knocked us out of the ballpark. I love this part right here. shit. Wow, that's a small hitbox. I forgot how hard that was. I'll get him. I got 40 lives, damn it. Oh, he looks at the side. I gotta say, going with a pirate theme for Donkey Kong Country 2 is the smartest thing that Rare did. That was like just genius to make the theme pirate theme for the second game. Very smart. Very, very smart indeed. I read that, the team, right after they finished Donkey Kong Country 2, immediately started work on Donkey Kong Country 1, this game, immediately started work on Diddy's Conquest right afterwards. Like, it was, like, immediate. Because they wanted to make more levels, and they thought they could have done more with the levels. Which is pretty awesome, when you think about it. They really threw all their hearts in it all, you know? Oh. Yeah, beat him. Oh yeah, I love this part right here. Credits. Coding. Claptrap characters, Crusher. Coloring. Concept. Commander. Kick ass. Mott Brothers, the end. Some kid probably turned the game off. It'd be hilarious. Fake out endings, man. You just didn't see this in mini games back in the day. They had this silly... they had a sense of... oh, shit. They had a sense of humor back in the day, Rare. You know? Or I guess they still do, but... you gotta have a sense of humor with your games. That was the thing that that really set this game apart. Was its sense of humor. You know? Like... you know, they just did. Rare. They had a sense of humor. Oh, shit. Oh, you owned a dog. I did it. Yeah, Donkey Kong. All right. I know, old man. I'm just too good. I didn't do it for you, though. I didn't do it for your crotchety old anus. Yeah, Nintendo doesn't have the ball sack to do something that Rare did, you know? Nintendo's great, love them, but they just play things safe a lot of times. Rare was more cheeky. Had a nice sense of humor. The bad guys. Ooh, naughty. I love it when games do this, when they show the enemies and they give them the names. It's always a fun thing to, you know, you worked hard on making your games, everybody's got to come take their bows. It's worth doing. Mini Necky. Bite-size. Oh, I hate those bite-sized fish, man. Coctopus. Chomps Jr. Chomps. Where's Chomp Senior? Clambo. Squidge. Oh, how cute. The Kremlins. Critter. Yeah. Clump. I love clumps. Fat guys. Crash. Claptrap. Rock Croc. Crusher. Yeah, Crusher, man. The bosses. Very naughty. Master Necky. Queen Bee. I have to save cartridge space, so I reuse a boss name. Dondrum. Master Neki SNR? I think that's senior. King K. Rool. The good guys. Ramby. Espresso. I don't like coffee that much, but... On God! Winky. Whatever happened to Winky? He just got taken out of later games, didn't he? Squawks. Squawks got put in later games. Squawks is cool later. The Kongs. Cranky ass Kong. My turn. Funky. Funky! Candy, my sweetheart. Surely it's me next. Cranky Kong. Diddy Kong. Our hero, Donkey Kong. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is really funny. What a dick! Wow, we just saved our banana horde together and you're gonna beat me up? You dick. Wow, I thought they were friends, man. I'm not gonna save you in the next game. And it took less than an hour? Yeah, well, guess what? It took me 2 hours and 18 minutes to do this whole thing. But I did it. Damn it. H. Sutherland, B. Gunn. I have no idea who these people are. C. Tamper. Anyway, guys, yeah, yeah, this has been my live streaming this tonight. I'm glad I had a bunch of people come in and watch, or some people, my friends. I wanna fire, man. I wanna do more net play with you, man. Streets of Rage 2, but you know, when your internet comes back, it comes back. You know, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be busy with studying and stuff, and yeah. This is like my favorite time to do these things. Like I love live streaming. I feel like I can be myself when I'm on here, you know? Not many places in life I feel like I can do that, and I just like doing this, man. Makes me feel good. I'm glad you had fun, Bloom Boy. I had fun doing this, and I'm definitely going to stream every once a week if I can. I'm going to do it every week if I can. I'm not going to just hang up just yet. I want to wait till we get back to the credits, but yeah, definitely going to do Streets of Rage 2 with Fire at some point. Maybe I'll do Streets of Rage 4. That's a new game. That's a game that came out not super long. I mean, pretty long ago, but I never played that. And I don't know. Double Dragon sounds like it'd be a fun game too. I like the beat 'em up games. Double Dragon. I'm sure there's a lot of indie games I could do, but yeah. And well, that's it. I'm gonna. Did we get anything for going to the title screen again? How much percentage did I have completing this game? 56%. That's not that much, but yeah, we don't get. Oh yeah, we do get a banana horde if we go back down, don't we? Let me just see something here. Ah, yeah. So yeah, I guess this is like the new game plus of the thing, but yeah, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Thanks for watching, everybody. Alright, guys. This has been my live stream, and yeah.